You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Days of Our Lives fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I've got your weekly spoilers for Monday, July 8th through Friday, July 12th. It looks like there's going to be an attempted murder and big secrets as we head deeper into July sweeps. Days is doing it up right over there. The big Jude baby bombshell is just about to come out. I'm going to tell you what's happening every day next week. But if you have not, please reach down and click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Now let's jump right into this soapy goodness for next week. Monday, July 8th, 2024 on Days is season 59, episode 226. Nicole Walker is shocked to learn the truth about her son's paternity. This conversation probably starts on Friday. You know, the big cliffhanger stuff carries over, so please don't drop in the comments, it already happened on Friday. It's going to happen again on Monday. Anyway, so we know how they do. Nicole is going to find out, I believe it's going to be from Gabi, that Jude is not EJ's baby, but Eric's. And EJ DiMera is furious on Monday because he thinks Stefan and Gabi deliberately ruined his marriage and he wants revenge. Meanwhile, there's new info on Li Shin's murder coming out. I'm guessing this is more info from Bob Everett. That takes us to Tuesday, July 9th, 2024, episode 227 of the season. And Stefan demands that Gabi tell him the truth. So I wonder, Friday, Gabi rolls up on Stefan and EJ arguing, and I suspect Gabi might get the truth from Stefan, and then rather than keeping it quiet, she runs and tells Nicole, and Stefan probably wants to know if she did it. Of course she's going to do it. She hates EJ, and Eric has the right to know. EJ's guilt is eating at him on Tuesday, and he has a confession that he makes to Holly Jonas. Whether it is about Jude or something else, we'll just have to see. Nicole drops the big baby daddy bombshell on Eric Brady on Tuesday, tells him Jude really is his son. And of course, Eric was telling her on Friday's episode he's ready to leave town. And I think she's going to say, but wait, we have a son together. Wednesday, July 10th, 2024, season 59, episode 228. Chad talks to Jack, so we'll have more Matt Ashford scenes, about digging up Abby's body. He wants to exhume her corpse so they can see if there is something in the coffin. Now, if Abby's coffin is empty, then Yes, of course, Clyde could have had her body stolen and have faked this all, but it would be very strange if Clyde went to all that trouble. Jack is completely stunned by what Chad is asking him. Chad already went to the mayor last week. I don't know how Paulina gets to decide who gets dug up in Salem, but hey. So now Chad's talking to Jack because I guess he wants to give him a heads up because surely Jack will hear somebody was digging up his daughter's grave. Maggie Horton has a suggestion for Teresa and Alex that she thinks would be very healing for the family. I'm guessing Maggie is going to suggest a double wedding, which of course is what Bonnie already suggested to Teresa and Sarah, and they both had the reaction of, I don't think so. Our fiancés hate each other, but I think Maggie's going to push for it. Because a double wedding is the best way to have Teresa right there when Xander's mom, Fiona, is there to say, hang on, Alex isn't the secret son. My boy is the secret son. Justin and Xander have a heartfelt talk. Justin is in anguish over Alex not being his son and being Victor's son, supposedly. I think Justin is impressed that Xander said he wanted to be his own man and gave back the check that was written from Maggie's part of the inheritance. And they have a very nice talk, which is really great. I love when Xander bonds with other members of the Kiriakis family. I also love anytime he is in a scene with Maggie or Maggie and Sarah both, because he just loves them both so much and they love him and it's so sweet. All right, Thursday, July 11th, 2024, season 59, episode 229. Looks like Abby's grave is indeed dug up. The spoilers say Jack and Chad are shocked by what they discover. So, maybe there's no coffin at all. It could always just be dirt in the grave. Or the coffin could be empty. Something shocking. So it's clearly not what they expect. So maybe this gives light to, yes, the woman in the video is exactly who Clyde said she was. And of course, we are still waiting on confirmation of who exactly Anna Lynn McCord's character is. I'm still rooting for it to be a new Abby, but we'll see. Leo Stark has another therapy session with Dr. Marlena Evans, and they're delving very deep into his battered psyche. He's got mommy issues. He's got daddy issues, and it looks like Marlena is forcing him to really dig deep, and it looks like more comes up than what he was ready to talk about. We also have an unexpected visitor dropping in on Bob Everett in the psych ward, and he's really surprised to see who it is. Also, this is the most important thing to me happening next week on Thursday, July 11th. We have some very sweet scenes between Doug and Julie Williams. Pay very close attention, because these are Bill Hayes' last scenes on Days of Our Lives. These were filmed in December 2023, just a couple of weeks before Bill Hayes passed away on January 12th, 2024. Susan Seaforth Hayes plays his wife, Julie, of course. And Susan said that he was blind at that point, and she said it was a challenge for him to be on set, but he really wanted to be there. And they had delayed airing these scenes until Susan Hayes' 81st birthday, which is this Thursday. So a happy birthday to her, and definitely watch these scenes. I'm going to have my tissues. Of course, they didn't know when they filmed them that those, maybe they had an idea those would be his final scenes, but we, the viewers, didn't know. And it's very sad. He lived a remarkable life. He, lived a long and remarkable life. He did so many impressive things. And of course, the funeral for the character of Doug Williams will air this December as part of the 15,000th episode celebration of Days of Our Lives. That takes us to the last day of the coming week, Friday, July 12th, episode 230 of season 59. Rafe has some advice for his sister, Gabi Hernandez. He doesn't want her to think about the past, to look back on the past. He wants her to think about what's ahead of her, but I don't know if she will, at least not until she gets closure that she may think she needs. In that vein, Stefan is very worried that his fling with Ava will come out. I'm trying really hard to remember if EJ knows that Stefan and Ava's fling, that they actually hit the sheets versus it being a fake fling, which Gabi knows that they were doing a fake fling thing because of the Clyde issue. But I know that some people know that Stefan slept with Ava, Kristen knows, things like that. But I'm just wondering who would tell Gabi this, or if Stefan maybe just needs to come clean before it's too late and someone else does. Meanwhile, Jada has an ultimatum for her ex-husband, so maybe she's the unexpected visitor that came to see him on Thursday. And there's a killer in Salem. That's not terribly surprising. I think Salem might be the most serial killerist town in all of America, but a killer tries to claim another victim. So who is on the loose? Is it whoever killed Li Shin? Maybe because, Bob Everett's talking about that and we all assumed it was Gil or someone on Clyde's orders. But remember, there was somebody peeking through the hedges at Tate and Holly when they were kissing in the park. There is some kind of killer loose. We'll find out more. But murder and attempted murder and digging up bodies and Doug's last scenes, that all sounds very sweeps worthy. So Days, as I said, is doing it up right. Those are all of the spoilers for next week. Thank you so much for tuning in. Drop your comments on what you are looking forward to seeing. Do you have Kleenex ready for Bill Hayes' last appearance as Doug Williams? Be sure and come back soon. We are here with predictions, 2-week spoilers, casting news, and more. We're talking Days, 7 days a week with me, your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.